talk all night about the best games ever. I think it went bang, bang, bang. I think it went go, go, go. I think you have to subscribe.
Go.
Hello YouTube, you are watching Blue Streak, and this is our debate today on FPSs. The three we're selecting: Medal of Honor, Battlefield, Call of Duty. Every game from the PS1 games all the way to the current generation. You can leave a vote as well what your opinion is on the best FPS of all time in the comment section below. And again, please like and rate. So Ryan, first question, your all-time favourite FPS and why?
All-time favorite FPS. That's the one I was looking for. I would say I'm actually trying to think now that you mentioned from first gen to now, new generation. Obviously, new generation consoles haven't got any new games out at the minute. FPS is
slacked, of course. Ghost, if it was your favourite, but odds are it hasn't been. When you look at all those former ones.
No. I remember whenever I was must have been about 8 or something. I remember getting a PlayStation for the first time. First FPS I played was Medal of Honor Frontlines and Medal of Honor Rising Sun. They were like at the time with the graphics and all that era, they were brave and good. Then the PS2 came out and you got all the other like Medal of Honor Airborne and stuff like that and my favorite FPS of all time would actually have to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one, because Infinity Ward really made an effort with that game. I thought it was just a good effort, whereas nowadays we've got Ghosts and you've got Black Ops 2 and you had Black Ops and you had Modern Warfare 3. They weren't really any effort put into them. The multiplayer was all the same. They changed a couple of things. Yes, Ghosts, they made a big difference to the multiplayer, but at the same time they didn't really put a big effort into them in Modern Warfare 1 or Call of Duty 4, whatever you just want to call it. The campaign was just so good. Yes, it did continue on for another 2 games, but the other 2 games...
It was so fresh.
Yes, the other 2 games didn't have the same vibe to them as Modern Warfare, because Modern Warfare's gameplay was just so easy. You got used to it as you went along as well, and then obviously every game from that era, apart from Battlefield just messed up the whole system. EA make Battlefield and Medal of Honor, just in case anyone didn't know. But what they did for Medal of Honor was they kept the same controls as Call of Duty, so you could play whatever one you wanted. But then they went and changed the controls for Battlefield. They went and changed the controls, right? So that's basically why my favourite FPS would be Modern Warfare. What about yourself?
I don't know, you have to sort of look into it. I can see where you're coming from with the Modern Warfare 1, because, again, it was so fresh coming in the new game. And modern day war, where the previous 3 had all been World War 2, and that, it was so good, coming in the new generation of warfare, really, with all the new guns, better assaults and all, from multiplayer kills and that. It just had that new vibe to it. Although, when you think of it, for multiplayer, I suppose when you look back compared to, take for example Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, you see the big difference. Let's face it, Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer had to have been one of the best multiplayer experiences I've played. I don't know about you, but...
Well, let's just put it like this here, right? Call of Duty had a good multiplayer server because of Modern Warfare 2, yes. Modern Warfare 2...
It's all built around Modern Warfare 2. It was the jumping point,
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 1 was a take-off step, getting them, more people interested, more people were starting to come, even from the Medal of Honor end. You had EA's fan-based Medal of Honor. They saw us, and then they were like, it's a modern day one, I want to see what they're going to take on concept, what they're going to build with it, and what they're going to advance for the future games that are going to come with this one.
Yeah, but it's just... You actually think about it, right? You have multiplayers, right? We'll go on to campaigns later on in this audio. For the start, we'll go on to talk about the multiplayers, right? The multiplayer for Modern Warfare 1 was just atrocious. It was just really, really bad.
I wouldn't say atrocious.
It was good for its time.
Exactly. If you compare with the previous 3 that came out, Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, and let's be honest, Call of Duty 1 wasn't even a platform game on PS2 or the original Xbox. know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
a PC game.
Yeah, but that's only because of PC had the right capability. You think of the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the Xbox original, Xbox Arcade.
Experience.
They didn't have the
That's
right capability of a Windows 2000 computer.
I mean, there wasn't a big online fan base where you could stick game in. Nowadays, you can just stick game in, go to multiplayer, Xbox Live. It's straightforward nowadays. That's what you're saying. Whereas you probably would have had to have a PS1 or something connected to the computer to get online. Even at that, it probably would have been terrible because then you wouldn't need your whole internet system to be booted with the PlayStation.
Exactly. It's basically Call of Duty, right? We'll talk about now Call of Duty for a bit. Call of Duty's multiplayer. They copied Modern Warfare. Infinity Ward made the multiplayer, like just said, Infinity Ward made the multiplayer for every one of the Call of Duty games. Because
We may as well just say it because they just, their system, like, you know, what is it, their, oh, I can't remember what it's called, but you know the thing, like, you make it on your, you know why DICE has the Frostbite adds at the engines, you know, the game engine, its multiplayer engine, is all built from the same, you know, basis, really. There's nothing new with, like, Treyarch making their multiplayer because, at the end of the day, they're using the same engine and all, which, well, to me, which is good because at the same time, it's not confusing you with so many different controls, so many different bits here and there. It's good in all run, but at the same time, it's a killer because so many people are getting fed up that they want new stuff.
Right, do you know what Call of Duty's problem is? And, like, I don't know how they don't make changes, right? This is the list of the developers, right? They have Infinity Ward, they have Treyarch, they have Gary Martin Interface, they have Nokia, they have XK Entertainment, they have Spark Limited, they have AMSI Entertainment, M-Space, A-Spy, Rebellion Developers, Idea Works Game Studio, Sledgehammer Games.
Wasn't Sledgehammer meant to be making their own standalone game away from Infinity Ward?
See, that's what I thought. And then you've got Stygate Games, right? You've all those developers, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 developers and one publisher, which was Activision. That is just, and one creator as well. And you have loads of composers and then platforms, right? Platforms, right? Yes, platforms is obviously what it comes out on. It comes out on BlackBerry, Android, iOS, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Xbox Wii, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation Portable, PSP obviously, PlayStation 4, 3, 2, and PlayStation Nokia N-Gage, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo DS, OS X, and Microsoft Windows.
See, but getting off that, I mean, you say about all those creators of the game, you know, all it's like artists, should we say, you know, to say it like that. You look at it like that. I mean, they can afford to pay them their wages yearly, okay, but why can't they afford to get a world-class scriptwriter, someone who knows what they're doing and can make the game entertaining to the campaign or get as much publicity as its multiplayer?
Mm-hmm.
They have the money to do it. I mean, let's take Black Ops 2 for example, okay? Brilliant. The zombies was brilliant. The campaign had its ups and downs. I mean, it's hard to make a futuristic game, let's face it, you know, based around the future, because you have to think, what's this going to be like, what's that going to be like? But they had a creator from, well, I think it was one of the script writers, because it said from The Dark Knight Rises. At the end of the day, why get, like, one of them? Why not get a team of script writers to get you the ideas you want, to get you the game that you know is going to go out there and kick ass against Battlefield, Medal of Honor, whoever, you know what I mean? A game, like, a script writer who can really take ideas to a level that is going to get people buying the game, not just for the multiplayer, but to play a campaign that they're going to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And the worst of it was, which is quite funny, Modern Warfare, obviously modern day warfare. It was a change from like Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3 were all about the First World War. Then you've got Modern Warfare, which was completely different. Then you've World at War, that's about war. Then you've got the World War 2, and then you've got. Then they changed it all again. And then you got well, actually no, they didn't change it. They have
Future Warfare, let's say.
No, not even Future Warfare. They had the Korean War and Black Ops, and then they have the Korean War aftermath of a new war in the future with the same characters that they had in Black Ops. You know, it's quite pathetic.
I thought Woods would have been better. I mean, what age was he in Black Ops 1? during the career more.
And that's in the 80s, so...
I mean, I think they tried overfilling it with ideas, and it was a bad move, let's face it like that.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted it to stand out and be something incredible, but at the end of the day, they almost killed it, let's say, doing that.
Yeah.
In my concept, I say it like this. You have to know, as a creator of a game, where you're going to go with it. You have to know that I want this to happen, I want that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But,
See, I've just looked
here
up...
we're just a couple fans who know what they want from their games, but they're not getting, yet they're still paying $40, £50, wherever we are out there, to get them their money, and not listen to us.
Listen, Call of Duty need to take a leaf, let's just say, out of EA's book, and the community make decisions as well for the games rather than just themselves. Now we'll go on to the campaigns, because we have been talking about that for the last 10-11 minutes. So we'll go on to the campaign now. Campaign's the best campaign, obviously, Modern Warfare, I think. Now, I don't know about any of you, vote in the comments, tell me what you think. Michael, what would you say your favourite thing would be?
Favorite campaign game? Is, again, I don't want to say for the sake of Modern Warfare 1 because you said it, I want to fill it with something else, get my opinions on the other one that I think was good, but I'm trying to think what would be my second opinion on the best one.
That's a hard choice, isn't it?
It really is, because I mean, Modern Warfare 1 sets such a high level. I mean, it got Game of the Year. What do you do to compete with it? I suppose I'll go fanboy style and just be Modern Warfare 3 because it ended the series. You know what I mean? There was some downfalls about it. But I'm talking about campaign here, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about the multiplayer side of it, I'm talking about the actual campaign.
Mm-hmm.
There was some downfalls about it.
However, aye, there's no competition in that area. There was downfalls about the campaign.
However, I loved the fact that it was Captain Price who ended it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was the one from the very first mission in Modern Warfare 1 that we prologue, was it?
Yeah, it's prologue.
Talk you through your training.
No, strike that. No, I don't care what anyone else thinks. You just have to say you've missed Soap. I do not care what it takes. You have to say that them killing off Soap was just
the way that
an outrage.
The way he died was sickening.
An absolute outrage. Would you have not liked Captain Price and Soap to finish it, not Soap die halfway through the game?
Not even that. Why not get Soap? If you're going to kill him off in the last level.
Oh,
Make
no.
it a bit more emotional. You're Soap, you're running for, you're chasing Makarov, you have him where you want him, and then you're stabbed, Snake, whatever, just make it a bit more emotional for the fanboys. Just get their thing. They want their. That's like. Honestly, I mean, that's like me running the war and Rand being, with me about to kill Makarov. I'm shot. Every single teammate's going to be fucking. I don't know what, but at the end of the day, the point is, he's the last one for Modern Warfare 1, Captain Price, and Soap, and he's just seen Soap die, and he's not like, oh, my best, my mate, so to speak. You know what I mean? You're not. This way, see, you're not just another soldier out in wars. You become brothers out in wars. I don't care how corny that sounds, but it's the truth. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You see it in all things. You don't just sit and go, put a wee gun on your chest. I mean, you have to have emotion in games. I don't mean like Captain Price go on the ground start crying his eyes out.
You just picture that, couldn't you?
Just what I'm saying is, have him die. If you're going to kill him off, have him die. In the last level. To give
Captain Price a bit more motivation to go and kill Makarov.
Exactly. You saw it with Medal of Honor Warfighter at the end where they were going to kill, I forget his name, but the point is they were going to kill him. what it was as soon as they were about to reach the door, their precise words were, "Let's do it for Mother and for Rabbit." Two soldiers that they lost out in the warfare. If you haven't played the dramatic experience of Medal of Honor 2010, you do not deserve to watch this video. You really don't.
Modern Warfare Modern Warfare 2010 Medal of Honor, right? MOH had to have been one of the most. I mean, like, yes, I have already said that Modern Warfare was my favourite campaign. Yes, it was, but it is a close, and I mean a close tie, a very, very, very close tie to Medal of Honor 2010. You have to play my Medal of Honor 2010. If you don't play it, you'll never know what we're on about, and it is just one of the most
It's a heartbreaking endings. It's heartbreaking.
And obviously, if you've watched it, you've seen the final credit of the game. As they were just as the plane door was still open, and the screen just went black, and a couple of words come up on the screen.
They made tributes to our soldiers who are overseas, away from their families, every day, every hour. In fact, right now when you're probably watching this, someone's probably just lost a brother, a father, even a mother, sister. You know, someone's probably just lost it as soon as you're watching this. Medal of Honor pointed that out, and that's why it's got my vote on this. Just speaking about it, it's got my vote.
Well, now, Michael, can you remember the last couple of words in Medal of Honor 2010?
It's not over. No, it isn't. Maybe 4 words, but at the end
not the words I was thinking of. I'm talking about the tribute they made. If you remember, whenever the screen went black and it was a couple of lines.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think of what they were, because that meant something. Okay, it does mean something.
For country, for brother. I know one was for country. I think it was brothers and something else.
Right, 2 seconds. I'm loading Google.
It's not that I can't remember. It's just you've got us on a blank here. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we'll remember the storyline. Remember the ending credit. Not ending credit. The ending scene. At the end of the day, what made it even more sad was the fact that it looked like he was going to make it to, and then the helicopter landed, and that was it. Rabbit, your character, that was him. You know, I mean, it gave that emotional tide to a game that you're expecting to be all about blood, war, bullshit out there. And at the end of the day, let's face it, people take into consideration war when, let's face it, how many people out of 10, when they see someone's died on war on the news and have just been come home in the coffins with their flags over the coffin, how many people actually say rest in peace or say thank you? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You take that into consideration. These people, yes, let's face it, we all enjoy a good war game, but at the end of the day, there's people out there who are down every second who are enjoying that fun of a war game. That's why I said. That's why I'm standing by Medal of Honor for the tribute, and it made, I repeat, it made money and sent to the families, the lost people.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and it actually takes stories that people on the battlefields have told.
Okay. Okay, guys. What I want you to do in the comments is a couple of things. One, I want you to vote for your favourite Call of Duty character, and your.
I always thought it's like a building skate park.
And I want you to. Sorry about that air background. It was YouTube ads. And what I want you to do is comment your favourite character, comment your favourite game,
and why. Your favourite game and why.
And why, yes. Definitely.
Now, Ryan, one question. Who's your favourite character out of all?
My favourite character, probably Soap.
character? Soap. Who's my favorite character? Nah, honestly, my favorite character is probably Black Ops 2. Not Mason, you know, his son.
Mhm.
He's probably my favorite character. The main reason is because, sorry, hang on, Hams. Mainly because when you're him, he has reason. You know what I mean? His dad was murdered. He has reason. He wants to kill this person to get not just answers, but simply for revenge. And by the way, I'm just pointing this out. If you've played Black Ops 2 and you've ended up, most likely you've completed the game, and you've ended up shooting Mason, may I just make a suggestion? Shoot him in the knee twice. You make it look like he's dead. At the end of the day, it'll be another it'll be another ending.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Oh, I spoiler alert! Here, make sure you put that out there. Like, you know, this is a big, massive thing. Oh, by the way, Michael might like mess up the whole thing for you if you didn't know that, and you want to just test it. And
Spoiler alert! Here's the news about Thor 2.
don't even think about it.
No, I'm not going to. So again, just like Rand said, the comments and all like that. And yet again, rate, subscribe, and hopefully these vlogs are sort of about games, because every game, let's face it, has a rave. Well, hopefully these will be able to say, like, you know, weekly do one of these and have as well, yeah, during the week the other videos, hopefully the gameplay.
Okay, this is one of the tributes in Medal of Honor. This is in the actual game. If you go to watch it, watch the ending credits, it says, "To our community and all who wear the uniform, thank you for your service to our nation, and to those in this hour who are in the fight, and keep our enemies awake at night." So, that's not the one I wanted to find. It is another one, and it means something else. I think it's for what was it? It was a good one. It was
For honor, for country.
for honor, for brother, for country. That's what it was.
I think that was it. So again, guys, just please like, subscribe, give reason for your characters in the comments below, give your favorite game and why, and we'll be hearing from you again soon. Thank you.
Right, guys, thank you very much, and remember to click the like button, subscribe button. Our next video will be about, I'm thinking, what could our next video be about?
Football games.
Alright, we'll do football games next video, okay guys, and we will see you, or you'll hear us then. Adios.
Adios.